Hi all. So we were waiting for the registrants to join. So we can start now. So thank you all for joining this webinar. So today's webinar is about how do we track the field services that are happening in your business, right? Using Zoho Creator. So I would quickly like to introduce myself. I'm Meenakshi. I'm the product developer at Spikra. So I'm just sharing my screen to show you the presentation. So as I said, our topic today is to how do we track the services smartly using the field service management application that we have built using Zoho Creator. So basically, Zoho Creator is a low-code platform of Zoho. So with which you can build applications very easily. You need not be a developer to build any application using Zoho Creator, right? So it's all like drag and drop options with which you can build the application, and some I would say very low knowledge on coding, which would help you to build the workflows and the approval process in Creator. So to start with, what is field service tracking? So basically, say I am just taking an example that I own a RO water installation company, right? So if I am the owner, right, I will have some technicians who will go and do RO fixing, the installation, or maybe the services also, right? So I will have certain technicians who will go and do this for my customers. So how do I track it, and how do I assign the work orders that I get efficiently to the technicians such that I get all the jobs done without any delays, right? There should be this the satisfaction of the customer, wherein they should be able to select their slots when they want the installation to be done or the service to be done. So on that time, how do I efficiently allocate my technicians? So is what a kind of use case that we have considered today, right? So basically, to ensure the faster delivery, service delivery, and then to reduce the errors and to gain more customer satisfaction. So for this purpose, so we have built an application with the key components of like work orders. So to track all the orders that you receive from your customers, and then the technicians module where you will have all the technician details, and connecting the work orders and the technicians through a schedule module, wherein you will know which technician is occupied for what date and what time, right? And then the services module, say for example, sorry, I do two services. One is the RO installation, which may take around 1.5 hours for my technician to do in a new place, and say I'm doing a service also which can take up to 1 hour, right? So if in that case, I can just set up a module, services module, where I can mention all the services that I do and the time it can take for my technician to complete the task, right? So that accordingly I can allocate his time. If I'm getting a booking for new request, I would block 1.5 hours of his time according to the preferred time that the customer has mentioned, right? So why is field service tracking important? So we discussed this earlier also. So without tracking, you may miss the appointments, first point. So when you miss it, it will lead to poor customer experience and then the loss of revenue, right? Sorry about that. So with tracking, what is happening is you get to know which technician is occupied, which technician is overloaded, so that you can split the task with someone else, right? Optimize technician utilization, and then you will have the happy customer also, and faster operations happening, right? And then the crucial part is when you have industries like appliances repair, you do services for multiple appliances, say from washing machine, TV, mixer, right? So to when you have a branching there, right, when you do it, when you have the branching, it would be easy for you to track it even more efficiently. And then you can set up the installation, maintenances, home services, and doing laptop services. So for all these kind of businesses, this would be of great help. So you may ask me whether we already have an application for this use case in Zoho. Yes, there is a product called Zoho FSM which is available. But that the Zoho FSM is a fully fledged solution with you can just have the contracts with your customers. You can have a dispatch module, you can have an invoicing module. It's an end-to-end FSM module, right? So you can track the mobility of the services, right? All those can be done through FSM. But this, what we are talking right now, is a lighter application, right? So say your business is only limited to allocating your technicians, and then they go do the work, they update you the status, right? And you as the owner, you just want to know who is occupied when, and how do you automate the technician allocation, right? For this purpose, a very handy application that can only track a small business doing this kind of having this kind of use cases, right? So why should we build this in Zoho Creator? Isn't there any other product? Or can't we just use Zoho FSM itself? Yes, we can. But so the cost is something that we need to think of in that point. So when you're taking up the Zoho FSM, it's a complete module built for this particular product, right? For this use case. So the complexity is also there. So someone with very, very minimum requirement can feel this product to be a complex one, right? That is one. And then why creator allows you to develop your own application according to your business. You can customize it at any level, right? However you want it. So there is a flexibility of customization. And then you can just how do we say, you can easily integrate this with your CRM. Say, for example, you handle your sales from CRM, right? So you talk to customers, or you talk to your clients, or you talk to your leads, and then you get to know that they are interested with this RO installation. Then you will have them loaded into your CRM, right? From there, you can create this work order. I can just publish the form for you, and you can just have the customers work order from CRM itself. So since this is a part of Zoho, you can have it connected with any product of Zoho. The ecosystem is there, so you can connect this with any product, right? So as we saw the business scenario, I explained you, we are just taking this RO installation company as the example. So when we build this application, what we would think of is, we first need to track and track the list of work orders that we are receiving, right? So we should basically have the customer details, his address, and his contact details, and what is the service he is requesting for, and what is his preferred slot and the date, right? And we need a technician module where we will have the details of the technician, and connecting these two modules, we will have a schedules module. So we will have for every work order, when is the allocated time and who is the allocated technician, that will be there. So maybe if you want to check for a week, I have technician 1 who has already 4 services, and I have technician 2 who is having only 2 services. Then the next service that is coming in, I can add it to the technician 2, right? I need not overload my technician 1. So this kind of things can be done using the app. So services catalog, you can have your list of services with the estimated time. So this will help you allocate their time even more better. So you need not wait for, or how do we say, you need not just have 2 hours for every service. Based on the service time it will take, based on the installation time it will take, you can just have their slots booked. So how this app works? So initially we will receive the work order, and as soon as we get the work order, we will have a code that runs in the backend to check for the technician's time, right? Whether he is occupied on the time or not. If there are more than one technician, then I will check for the load. So how loaded he is. So based on that, I will just assign this technician through the code itself. This is an automation that I'm talking about. So the code itself will check for all this, and then it will allocate the technician. Then you will have the technician in action at the service place. So once after he has done that, he will come back and he will update the record, work order record, with the completion status and time, right? So let's go to the live demo. So basically, this is the work order form that has been built using Creator, right? And so this form is a published form. I have created it using Creator, and I have published it. So this form can be embedded in your website. This form can be shared as a link to your yeah. So I think I have some question. Yeah. So can you just have your question typed in the chat box, please? Okay. Yes, I am sharing the screen. Uh, Please let me know if my screen is visible. I'm just resharing my screen. Just let me know if it is still visible. No, no, it is not the creator screen. I was sharing the form, right? Um, so is it visible now? Is my webinar screen visible? Okay. So now is my form screen visible? I'm just showing you a work order form. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. So this is the work order form which has been created using Zoho Creator, and we have published it, right? So this is a published form which can be embedded in your website, or you can share the link to your customers whenever you are pitching in for the products, right? You can just have them fill this for you, so that you will, I mean, whenever they want to place the order, at that point you can just share this link to them. So as soon as they fill this form, this gets captured in the work order database that we have in the creator. So let's go to the creator app. So this is sorry. So basically, this is the creator app. So if you could see, we have all the work orders getting captured up here, right? As and when you fill in the work order, you will get it added to the database. And once after I get the record filled in, right, I will send out a mail to the same person with to their email ID to the link for this record. So what they can do is later when they want to reschedule this date or the time, they can just use that link to just reschedule it, right? So that option can be done by sending out a mail to them. So as soon as you get the work order from them, we just share it to them, the link to them, so that whenever they want to edit, they can just do it, right? And once after, you can just have the setup like once after the service is completed, right? There is a field called status. So as and when the technician does the task for us, he will come and update the status. So it can be scheduled, or maybe he would have fixed it, but it is not working. So maybe he has to schedule a follow up appointment, or it can be a rescheduled one by the customer itself. And if it is completed, and if we have crossed the date, we can just freeze this record, right? We can just freeze it so that later when anyone wants to edit, also they will not be able to edit, and you will still have the record for your reference at later points, right? So this would be the work order. So technicians, you will have a technician module with capturing the basic details of the technician. And then there would be a work order, I mean, the combination of work order and technician. So this is a module which will be auto populated, right? So if you could see, as soon as I created the Bikram's and Meena's record, what happens is I will get that booked for them, right? And I will assign the technicians based on their availability and based on their load. So to, as you as the owner, if you want to see at any point what is the block, how is the calendar has blocked for each of them, you can just have a calendar view there, and you can just see the booked slots here, right? So you can just see the um, book slots here. So it is booked for whom, right? And who is going as a technician. So these details, and you can just customize this also, so as in like based on the records that you want. So this is how the I mean, this is as simple as that. So with no complications, with no much, how do we say, with no much juggling between modules to do the action. So you just receive the work order, you just check the availability of the technician, you block their calendar, right? So and as soon as they just go to that place, they will just come back and update the status for you, and that's all. The record gets freezed, right? So how I just have a so this is the record when I opened it through my mail. So as soon as I submitted the record, Meena, right? So I would have got the link that I mentioned now. So let's go back here, and I'm just opening this mail for you. So if you could see, I have got a mail that, dear Meena, your request for new installation has been scheduled, and this is your record. So if you want to reschedule, you can just click on this. So as soon as I click on it, I can just see the details that I already filled in, right? And if at all I want to change the date and the time, I can just go and click here and I can reschedule it and submit it. So as soon as I submit it, this will again come and update the record that is already there in the creator. So this record gets updated, work order record. So now again, this code will run to check the availability of the technician. And if needed, it will reschedule it to the different technician, right? So this is how this will work. So if you have any questions, I'm ready to take it up. So I have just stopped my sharing. Can the technicians put their response through? Tablets. Yes, definitely. So Creator is a completely mobile and tablet, iPad friendly application. So you need not go and set up things for Creator, right? So Creator is already built for, so it's not dependent on any device. Any device you work from, it will be getting adjusted according to the device. Can we transfer invoices created from Zoho Books as work orders in this app? Definitely. So as soon as you have the invoices generated in your Zoho Books, right, you can just have a trigger from Zoho Invoices or Zoho if you're using Books, right? So if you're using Books, you can have a code triggering this to Creator, and you can capture the customer name, address details through the code itself and create this work order for them. So only thing that would be needed is the preferred time and slot, which if at all your business is something like you connect with the customer and you update the time for them, then that can be done. Or if in case you want to automate that also, then you can create the work order and share it through mail to the customer so that the customer can fill in their opted time, preferred time, right? So the question was, can we transfer invoices created from Zoho Books as work orders in this app? So definitely it is possible. From Books, we can have a trigger whenever an invoice is created. We can create a work order in Zoho Creator, and we can share the created record with the customer himself so that he can choose the preferred slot and it gets booked. Any more questions? Okay. So, the webinar, the intention of this webinar is to show you how we can have a very handy application which can only revolve around your requirement. And later, since this being a creator and you have all the flexibility to develop this in as and when your business grows, so you can always have it built on the creator application, right? So this is just to start. When you have a small business, you are just starting up and you have no idea how this is going to grow, and you don't want to put in all your money for a bigger applications right now. You can just start it from here, right? You can start it small, and then as it grows, you can just take it up, right? So I think we have a few more questions. No. Okay. So yes, we have a demo, in the sense we will share this with all the registrants. So you can have this recording. And if you have any queries, you can always contact to sales@spicra.com for a demo. Yeah. So thank you all. Thank you everyone for joining this webinar. I hope this would be of this would have given you some insights of having a creator app built for FST. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you all.